First, I'll put a shout out for noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Wow. The second largest and third largest bank runs in American history happened last month. The government is taking steps to guarantee all deposits. That means more money is going to get printed, okay? Thousands have approached noblegoldinvestments.com to secure their wealth with gold. And gold is the most stable asset outside of the government control. Hurry, go to noblegoldinvestment.com or pick up the phone and call them this morning at 877-646-5347. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com to secure your wealth, and you can get a free 5 ounces of pure silver coin called America the Beautiful Coin. 5 ounces pure silver. They'll give that to you for free with any qualifying IRA entry. So get started today at noblegoldinvestment.com.
Paris and other French cities were swept by a fresh wave of unrest on Thursday over a pension reform, with protesters occupying the Paris offices of the United States investment firm BlackRock and setting fire to a popular restaurant that President Emmanuel Macron frequents. Dozens of members of trade unions entered BlackRock's Paris offices, located on the historic Senatorial building, where they chanted slogans and set off firecrackers, directing their ire at the company's private pension fund, the New York Post reported. One protester, who was a school teacher, stated, quote, "The government intends to discard pensions and wants to compel individuals to finance their own retirement through private pension funds. But we know that only the affluent will be able to take advantage of such an arrangement." The brief occupation of BlackRock took place on the 11th day of nationwide strikes and protest against Macron's plan to increase the retirement age from 62 to 64 in an attempt to avoid France's pension system from collapsing. After roughly half an hour, the protesters left the BlackRock building, loudly chanting their favorite anti-pension reform slogan, "We are here," with smoke from firecrackers filling the lobby. The French National Institute for Preventive Archaeological Research announced on April 4th that as archaeologists excavated an area in La Chapelle, a small city near Rennes, traces of the Roman Empire's past rule over western France were uncovered. Empty tombs, a ditch that once held devoted offerings, and other vestiges of faded glory were found, with skeletons long since dissolved and the offerings deteriorated, the Belleville News-Democrat reported. Rennes, where the Roman Empire was established around the end of the 1st century BC, is located about 210 miles southwest of Paris, according to French officials in an archaeological atlas for the area. According to the announcement, archaeologists have discovered evidence of a significant Roman occupation site at La Chapelle, which included a thermal bathhouse, burial ground, and a sanctuary. The sanctuary, believed to be about 2,000 years old and dedicated to the Roman god of war Mars, was constructed during the Roman period's early years. Experts uncovered a statue of Mars and an array of weapons like swords and spearheads, which were possibly left as offerings by devout soldiers. Archaeologists revealed that a wooden public thermal bathhouse was located nearby, where everyday objects like pottery were buried. Additionally, they unexpectedly uncovered a burial ground, or a necropolis, which contained 40 tombs a short distance away. Some of the rectangular graves can be seen in photographs. Russia aims to challenge the US dollar's global dominance as the primary currency by proposing that countries in the BRICS alliance consider creating their own trade currency. Alexander Babakov, the State Duma deputy chairman, revealed his plan at the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum in India, which lasted for 2 days, CoinGeek reported. During the conference, Babakov urged India and Russia to collaborate in building a financial partnership that would eventually lead to the creation of a new shared currency. During the conference, Babikoff emphasized that the U.S. dollar does not serve the common interest of Russia and India. He argued that relying on the dollar gives the U.S. an unfair advantage and that a new currency backed by gold or other rare earth elements would be a more equitable solution. This proposal for a new currency outside of the dollar seems to be motivated by the economic sanctions imposed on Russia by Western powers after its invasion of Ukraine back in February of 2022.